Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we are talking about the very first pro show of 2021, the 2021 IFBB Pro League Australia Pro Bikini Show. Super exciting. I'm so glad that competitions are happening again. Let's get right to it. All right, so of course we have to just go over the rules of Olympia. So for 2021, you can see at the very top there, the qualification period started on October 19 and will end on September 12 of 2021. And in the bikini category, because there are more than 25 contests in that qualification period, the winner from each contest will qualify for the Olympia. And then the second, third, fourth, and fifth place receive points. And you can see it falls into this all other contests category. And at the end of the qualification period, the top 5 in the point standings all get to qualify for Olympia. So it's those top 5 that matter. Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to talk about everybody, but we have to focus on the top 5 because they're the ones that get the points. So taking a look at the scorecard, here we go. Melissa came in first place, Alexandra was in second, Jessica in third, Stephanie in fourth, and Claire in fifth. Now, I was waiting and hoping that some more stage photos would be released to be able to look at those photos, but I don't see any online. So I was able to find quite a few beautiful shots from Instagram, as well as some of the more candid shots from the athletes themselves on their own Instagram profile pages. So that's how I put together this video. So let's begin with Claire in fifth place. I think Claire is absolutely incredible. The very first thing that I noticed when I saw Claire was how completely teeny tiny her waist is. Absolutely paper thin, so tight, so toned, just incredible. Extremely beautiful definition in her stomach. It's so flat. And then she has a gorgeous shape to her glutes. I love the line that's going down the side of her quad. Her legs look fantastic. And she has really nice balance between her upper body and her lower body. I really like the amount of muscle in her shoulder. It just looks like a really beautiful hourglass shape when you look from afar and you see that silhouette of her shoulder to that tiny waist and then her beautiful glute. So I think she looked incredible. I do think that her leanness does show quite a bit of rib cage, which, it worked for her here. She got fifth place, so that's fantastic, but that might be something that might be a little bit too much rib, or maybe not. I would love to know what her feedback was from the judges, so I'm going to keep my eye on her page, but I think she looks absolutely fantastic. I love the hair. I do wish that the hair was off the shoulder so that I could see a little bit more of the lats, but this was just one photo, and, it's hard to make that kind of a statement when you only have one photo to go on, but super impressed. I think she looked fabulous. Okay, next in fourth place was Stephanie. So the photo that you see from the official photographer's site is from the stage. And then the other ones I found from her Instagram page, which was a check-in photo, not from the day of the competition. So keep that in mind. It's not necessarily exactly how she looked on stage, but it gives you a really good idea of the beautiful shape of Stephanie's body, particularly her glutes. This photo right here, wow. Now that is an unbelievably beautiful shape, a very muscular glute on Stephanie. Super impressed. I think she looked fantastic. Again, a very tight toned flat stomach. She's got some beautiful definition. The beginning of that 6-pack of abs is starting to show up here. I wouldn't mind if there was a little bit more of the definition in the lower abs, but my gosh, absolutely gorgeous obliques. I find in the comparison photo, she really looks quite muscular compared to all the other girls. My eye is drawn to her just for the size of her legs and her glutes and her shoulders. She looks really fantastic. What else can I say? She looked gorgeous. The bikini is super cool. I love the color. It's bright and eye-catching. I wouldn't have mind a little bit more volume on the top of her hair just to, add a little bit more pizzazz. But I noticed all of these girls don't have all that much volume in their hair. So maybe that's just something that's not so big in Australia. Not sure. Comment below if you know. But yeah, I was super impressed with Stephanie. I think she looks fantastic. beautiful definition, great amount of muscle. Okay, next was Jessica in third. And what's amazingly impressive about Jessica was that she had just received her pro card. So she got the pro card and then bam, got third place at the pro show. Way to go. That is so huge. Really, really cool. And you can see just from this picture here, she has amazing abs. You got the full six pack happening. She's just fantastic. I really like the definition. She's got some great conditioning. Beautiful shoulders, gorgeous line coming down the side of her leg as well, outlining that quad. Nice amount of muscle in her arms. I was really quite taken by how beautiful her delts and her triceps look here in this side pose. She just looks fantastic. Super dark. So the hair is dark, the tan is dark, the suit is dark, but there's a lot of bling. I think the white crystal connectors on her suit really stand out, as well as her bracelets. So I'm okay with all the darkness. I wouldn't mind in the future to see her in a brighter suit, like royal blue, I think would look fantastic with all of her dark hair and her dark features. But I was just so impressed. I think third place at your first pro show is incredible. And you can see the look on her face. She is so excited. So I think she is awesome. I can't wait to see more of her in the future. And like I said, I'm loving the abs. I think she's got fabulous definition. All right, now in second place was Alexandra. And wow, another beautiful shape. The silhouettes on these athletes are really incredible, like such an intense hourglass with these beautiful, beautiful broad shoulders, gorgeous lats, tiny waist, and then an absolutely amazing, well developed glute into these gorgeously defined legs. Super amazing. I'm so impressed. I think she looks fantastic. Now, in this stage photo, the one here, I felt that she was leaning a little bit too far forward, and so it made the balance a little bit off. Like her glute is way sticking out more than her shoulder. But in this picture, which is at a different angle, it's far more balanced. So I think it's really just the one photo, the angle, whatever, because she looks completely phenomenal in this backstage photo here, where she just looks so proportionate, so balanced, beautiful posing. I love the color of her suit, of course, a beautiful, bright, eye-catching turquoise. She just looks phenomenal. She's got that beautiful toned and tight stomach with nice definition, but not too much ribs. Or, you're going to have a little bit of rib. These women are very, very lean, but it's not too much. And I think she just looks absolutely amazing. And now finally in first place is Melissa. And she had it all. She had the six-pack abs, not too much rib. She's got beautiful, very muscular shoulders and fabulous definition, especially coming down into her leg with this beautiful line. And then her glutes from behind are just amazing. Beautiful shape, nice and round, athletic looking, gorgeous. Super long hair. Again, not a lot of volume. Like I said, maybe it's just not a thing in Australia to be as voluminous and curly like the American girls are. But the hair is beautiful. It's long. She has it off her shoulders when she's standing facing the front, so you can really see the lats and the beautiful shoulder muscles. Super impressed. And then in this photo from her own Instagram page here, where she's outside, you can really see the tone and the amount of muscle in the back of her arms and her back. So super impressed with Melissa. And look at how tiny her waist is from behind. Like, what an amazing, beautiful hourglass shape. And so here is the picture that I could find of all the women standing side by side. Maybe you see what I mean about Stephanie really being eye-catching, really having a great amount of muscle, especially in her lower body. I think Claire is super petite, extremely small waist, but everybody just looks incredible. And so I figured just to give you a slightly better look of everybody compared to each other, I just mashed up the photos. And you can see the abs on all of these women are so impressive, super tight, super thin, beautifully small waists, gorgeous broad shoulders that amazing hourglass shape coming into the glutes, and they all have really great definition. So this was a super impressive lineup of women in Australia, and what a great way to kick off our competition season. So exciting. So taking a look now at the Olympia qualifications, of course, Melissa is now qualified. Then Alexandra is on the list with 5 points. Jessica has 4, Stephanie has 3, and Claire has 2. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to subscribe. The contests are starting to happen more and more. We've got more coming up in April. And then once May hits, there is a contest every single weekend. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my recaps. And you can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.